So I was right. I took a rash of shit for 2 years, but I was right. And everyone was wrong. And yeah, I got a bonus check for it.
Yeah, this is how most of the time you feel when you were right on the trade, you were right on a stock, you were right on the right direction of something going on the stock market, right? And we talked about it yesterday. And what makes me really happy that if you go back to my very first videos, the OGs will know out there that, when I was talking about Tesla, there was very, very negative vibe on YouTube on the overall experience. And I think that, you will see that, I read a nice quote today by Chicken Singapore. He said something that time is telling stupidity or will reveal stupidity, which is nice because there's so many naysayers about Tesla. But Tesla is keep on delivering, right? How you can stop this kind of beast? You actually can't. So pre-market, we are at $1,127, and we will talk about why you should prepare on a new all-time high. You have seen the number, you clicked on this video maybe because of the number 1,244, and now you're asking why 1,244. Now, if you are actually going down, you are seeing that the 52 weeks range, the highest and also the all-time high was 1,243. Okay, so I think this will be topped this week of a couple of reasons that we will discuss in this video. So stay tuned and let me know in the comment section where you are watching from. And you are seeing here another, let's say, guy that is very important, guys. I saw that this guy, or this let's say kind of data driven and free Tesla delivery estimates were quite accurate over not only last quarter but the last couple of quarters. Okay, here's their performance. They are on Twitter and their name is Troy Teslike, and they are having, following error rates. Okay, Q2 2021 only minus 2.6, Q3 minus 2.6, Q4 minus 3.1. So as you can see, the error rate is very, 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 very low. Okay, so this is quite interesting, and I think that for next couple of earnings, you can, let's say, okay, take this number, add about 3% on top of it, and then you will see the actual numbers prior to Wall Street guessing them. So this is quite interesting because with this kind of moves, you can actually make great trades. And I made a trade just last week. I bought some Tesla calls, and in the Discord community, I'm sharing what I bought and how much profit there is in terms of percentage and so on. So you can follow that. The link is in the description. And this looks then basically like that, where I share what I'm doing and so on. So it's quite interesting if you want to join. So and on the other hand, there is the first, in my personal opinion, great reason why we will see this kind of market moves for the Tesla shares. Okay, if you zoom in, you see that on average since 1928 there is a kind of three risks months. Okay, the February months is not so great on average. The May months is not so great on average. And the September months is not so great on average. I cannot explain why February is not so great, but usually you say for the May, for example, sell in May and go away. Okay, so that's why you're seeing that this is quite token. Let's say literally in the past of the overall setup for those months in since 1928. So it's a big data here that is showing. And then September also, obviously because a lot of crises started around September, so this is bringing the whole statistic down. And overall, you can see that, you know, January is a great month. And not only that, there's also, I think this is this graphic. So here you can see that those great years, last 3 years, were absolutely fantastic for the stock market, okay? 2-digit performances for the S&P 500 in 2019, in 2020, in 2021. So great years. And usually after this great years, also the first week of January is great. And here's for example an example, even though this is in a year of I think the first negative years in many years. So as you can see, 2018 was not so great for the S&P 500, though the January, this is the only graphic I could found to show you this example, but you can see here that the first week is always the strongest. So that's why, you know, the seasonality shows that this week will be great for the stock market. You can actually see it right now, right? I mean, look at the S&P 500, it's already plus 0.6 this morning, and Tesla is already 7% up. So this is coming to a fruition, and I hope you could make some trades. And I will tell you also how you can benefit from a trade with Tesla call options. Okay, so let's just have a look. Call options calculator. Okay, I think this is this one. Yeah, so we will get to that in a second, but also make sure to see and understand what is also technical wise, okay? So Meet Kevin brought it actually to the point yesterday and saying after an insane beat by Tesla, this chart is looking ripe for a major breakout. We could go back to Hertz deal numbers in the mid 20 and 1200s. Okay, if we push into 1300s, Elon Musk might start getting the stock split itch again. And this is the question, guys. You remember the big conversation, do we will see a stock split for Tesla? Because stock splits are very bullish for a company. Okay, so you can see that there is a lot of discussions always about the stock split at Tesla. One of the most asked questions, very trending into the discussions of Wall Street bets, for example, or stock splits and so on. So I think that this is something that could happen, and this would absolutely shoot Tesla stock to the moon, okay, with no question asked. So that said, let's have a look. What else I can show you is the following. Okay, so what I would do if I would trade, the current price of Tesla options, okay, I would do the following, I think, okay, and let's have a look what could be done. So I would go and say expiry 7th of Jan, which is basically end of this week, and then I would go and say, let us have a look. I would go and buy calls. Where are the strikes? Okay, 1,244, where you are here. Okay, so those calls, I think this is the closing price of let's say what is it? I think this is the closing price of last Friday, so it could be now a little bit more expensive. But you know, if you're taking those, the risk is, let's say, not so big. So let's say now let's start with one option, would cost you about 239, because, you know, with a call option contract you buy 100 call options, which price at $2.39. So that's the 239, and then basically let's say the stock goes really into our direction to 1245 or even to the 1300s. Okay, let's have a look what's happened until the end of the week. Okay, so if we are ending the week So basically to explain that, you can see here how much percentage you could actually make if those numbers are actually reached by which date. Okay, so here you can see, for example, if the stock really reached 1246 by expiry date, well, then you are not making any money. This is also because of the overall, how you say it, the time that you lose on option. That's why, option trading is really for those people who understand. Okay, so when do you start to make money is actually somewhere here when we reach those 1248 in terms of the expiry date at the end of this week. Okay, and there you can make already 25%. Okay, so this is quite interesting. So if the stock reached 1248, so $4 over our target here, then you would make 25% profit. Okay, so it's quite interesting to play this out. And obviously, if really we should target 1300 by expiry date, we would make 2021% profit. Okay, so this is actually insane, and this is quite interesting if you are into options or want to try it out. Start with a small number, start with this kind of great understood risk, where the technicals are great, the news are great, the weakest are great, the seasonality is great, the statistics are great, the risk is pretty much calculated. So this is how I would play it out. Maybe it's something for you. Let me know and leave a like. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see more about my stupid knowledge about stocks and everything else in the capital world. So with that said, have a great Monday, and I wish you all the best. We are now going for some food, and hope you are doing fantastic. I leave you with Elon Musk dancing. Thank you very much, and take care. Let me know in the comments if you like those Tesla updates and what you would like to know. I have great insights that I think I can contribute to the Tesla